back to my channel. So today I want to be doing something that is not Christmas related. I know it's crazy, not many people are doing stuff that isn't Christmas related this time, and I do have so many Christmas videos to do, but I thought I would break it up a little bit by doing something a little bit different today, and that is going through my old Myspace photos. I don't know if all of you guys remember what Myspace is, but it was like the Facebook before there was Facebook, and everybody was on it. I can't seem to find the login details for my Myspace, but I did have like a Microsoft Outlook account, and on that I have all of these photos saved that were like my Myspace photos. I actually haven't gone through them yet. I thought I might save that for a video and just roll through them and tell you guys a little bit about some of the photos and what was happening at the time, and yeah, what my life was like back then. So many things have changed from back in my Myspace days. I was about 15 then, so it was about 10 years ago. Naturally, a whole lot has changed. So I thought it would be fun to go back and take a little stroll down memory lane. Okay, so I'm so nervous about doing this, but let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so it's called Microsoft OneDrive. I just log into it now. Okay, let's see what I've got. Oh my gosh, I can tell some of these are from when I was like 13. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I was like, how old was I here? I think I was 17. No, 16. I was 16 and I did musical theatre. I did it for like 10 years and I was like totally one of those Glee kids. I just loved it. And these were two of my friends, and we were all incapacitated in some sense. Like you can see down the bottom, I have like a crutcher, I don't know what they're called, because I'd broken my foot at the time, and I was devastated because we were doing this Queensland tour of a particular show. It was a great show. And I couldn't go because like on the day of the first show, I was running through the city with a friend of mine. We went to go have breakfast and I jumped onto this train as the doors were closing and I fell and broke my foot. And yeah, I was so devastated about it. But this was our end of year concert a few days later, and we were all like, both of the other girls had some sort of crutches or something wrong with their feet. And so we were hanging together for some reason. And I don't know why, I thought we were being, I think we thought that we were being like super sexy, but I don't think there's anything sexy about this picture. It's just so random. Okay, oh no, oh my god, okay. So this here was like, ugh. I had this friend and she was like full on like goth emo, and I loved her, but she and I was so different. So when Halloween came around and my main group of friends, we all had this Halloween party every single year, I asked her if I could dress up as her for Halloween, and even though I looked nothing like her in the end, I mean, I borrowed her wristband, which you can see on my wrist. I have like scratches all over my face. She never had that. She obviously wasn't an angel, so I had this black halo on and I had these black furry like angel wings, which were actually both hers, but she didn't wear them or anything. So I had that on. I had this white sheer dress that was mine, heels and high socks on. I'll see if I can find a full picture. I had a heartogram. I don't know if you guys remember the band Him, but like she loved it, and she actually got me really into it for a period there. So they invented like this heartogram thing, so I had it drawn like on my boob there. And yeah, like the black nails, I actually dyed my hair black, and here it actually looks like almost a purpley black. It wasn't a permanent, it was just a semi hair rinse. But yeah, so that was my outfit, and I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so I don't actually have a picture of the full outfit with me acting normally, but I think I thought this was a cool dance move. I have no idea what I was doing here. The girl that I was with, we were such close friends and we were both dancers. So I think we were just like dancing but making fun of dancers at the same time from memory. She is actually now like a really incredibly accomplished dancer. She invented this thing called agitate, which is over in Spain, and it's like this huge movement. She's absolutely incredible. Okay, so something actually happened with my camera that night. This is from the same night, and I don't know, this is just not an attractive face. I think I thought I was trying to be attractive. This is not attractive. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, let's pull out the musical photos because that is like truly embarrassing. Alright, I hope it's okay with all the other people who are in this photo that this picture goes up, but it's on the internet anyway. So this is a photo that we did the musical, or we did a section of the musical Chicago, and so that's me down the front on the right side, and I played Roxy. I think her name was Roxy, and then the boy to the right of me played the reporter lady. I can't remember what her name is. The guy on the inside played... can't remember his name. He was like the lawyer guy, and the girl on the other side played the other girl. I'm just like so bad at this right now. I call myself like a musical theatre kid and I have no idea what the characters are even called. Good Lord. I will never ever allow my 15-year-old daughter to wear an outfit like that. Even if it's in musical theatre, I think as a parent, I think I would be like, ugh! What is going on? That is not appropriate. There is nothing about this. Like, my skirt is so short. It's not even, from memory, that was like, I had it right under my bust, but it was actually like a skirt that you wear around your belly button or even on your hips, and it was like a kid's skirt. We just had all these like costume pieces that we pulled together to create like racing outfits basically. So this was another one from Chicago. I think the song was, They Both Reached for the Gun, and so I was playing like a dummy at that point. I'm so glad I don't have pictures of that because that is truly embarrassing. Alright, so this is not an embarrassing one, but it just, because it's my friend Anne, and you guys have probably seen her in my vlogs and everything, like our friendship goes so far back, and this is just one of the pictures from back in the old days when like we thought we were being super duper attractive, obviously. And another one, this picture comes back to haunt both me and Nicola. Nicola is another one of my friends that I'm still very close friends with. It comes back to haunt both of us every year on our birthdays. Like, I'll post it on her wall and she'll post it on my wall. So inappropriate. But Nicola could not do her own eyeliner or false eyelashes or something. So I used to sit on her lap so I could get nice and close to her to go and do it, and that's how that photo originated. But yeah, just totally inappropriate, especially when like 15-year-olds are putting that on the internet. And it wouldn't be musical theatre if I didn't have a cute little Pink Panther type costume going on there. Actually, it also wouldn't be musical theatre if I didn't have a little showgirl costume. So this is me right on the left in the front there. I think I still kind of look the same. My hair is a different colour and it's a lot shorter than what it is then. I tan a lot more now, and I feel like my makeup skills have gotten a bit better. Back then it was mainly just like red lipstick, false eyelashes, and like, I don't know, I just sort of whacked some eyeshadow on at some point. Oh my god, this is so random. Okay, so I was having a sleepover at my friend Em's house. She's the other one in the picture. I'm the one with the big side fringe thing. It was like so 2005. I think this was I would think I was about 14 back in this photo. And we found this game that was like a Barbie board game, and it was like how you find your boyfriend. You had all these pictures of like these really not so attractive 90s dudes that were like your boyfriends that you won in the game, and we thought it'd be funny to take a photo fighting over the boyfriends. Dear Lord. Okay, so this was a Christmas party. We like to dress up and have our little parties a lot. This again was when I was 16 and I had just broken my leg, and so I tried to create a costume that I could somehow factor my crutches into. Obviously I'm wearing a really, really short dress that I sewed myself, and so I had to wear my school bike pants underneath so I didn't like flash the world. And obviously Emily and I were trying to be super attractive. You guys know Emily, she's been in my vlogs and she was in the previous picture as well. Okay, so here is a picture of like the full outfit, and I think I tried to dress up my crutches to look like candy canes, but it didn't really work out like that. And I probably should have put something over my cast, but I didn't do that either. I just sort of like, this was the outfit I came up with. It was the best that I could do given the circumstances. This travesty Look at my hair. Ugh. And I've got like a headband right on the front of my head. I've tried to put like a sweeping fringe down there, but because it was so hot, it's gone all curly. So this was at like a school dance, and I think I might have used those twisty rollers or hot rollers to do my hair, like really old-fashioned old lady curlers. I didn't have any makeup or anything, and like school dances are like the biggest thing. Like we had so much fun going to them. We actually handmade all of our dresses to look the same, and yeah, it was just good times, good times. I can't believe we weren't concerned in the slightest with makeup. I think we just went there and danced together and had so much fun. So it wasn't really like a huge concern, but I imagine in these days, like that just wouldn't happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This costume. I'm not gonna pretend that I was not a total weirdo in high school. I was so weird. My friends, Em and I, we saw this amazing film clip. It was so funny. It was called Hurricane by this band called Faker, and it was our favorite song. And this guy just like, he was in a library or something and he just went for it. He did the craziest dancing. He had a Cats t-shirt on, like Cats the musical, and I think he had like white skinnies on, and he wore a tail for some reason. I don't know why he had a cat tail on, but he had one. And we were like, yeah, we are so gonna wear that to a dance. And like, so many other people in our grade were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a dance, we're gonna like hook up with boys. I was more concerned with wearing a tail. That is what I did. So here was the outfit. Oh, the outfit was like semi this Cat's outfit, but you'll see that Em and I, and Elise in the middle there are wearing our long socks because we saw this movie called The Sandlot 2, and it was like, The Sandlot 1 was brilliant, but Sandlot 2 was also good. And the outfits that the girls wore were like on point. They had like those 1970s little baseball outfits. They wore their tiny shorts with their like pulled up socks, and we thought it was such a cute look. So for the dance we decided we would draw on this Faker music video and the outfits they wore in this Sandlot 2 movie to create our outfits. So that's what we came up with, and I don't know if you can see like on the side of my pants there, you can see like a little bit of black. That was the tail that I was wearing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was in Alice in Wonderland and I played the role of a flamingo. So in that scene where Alice uses like a flamingo as a mallet, these dancing flamingos would come out. In fact, we came out through all parts throughout the musical and just came out and would do little random dances. And I am the one on the far right. I'm sorry if I'm actually looking at this from a different perspective to what you guys will see it. So I'll make sure to somehow like point me out. But yeah, so I'm once again trying to do a pout because pouts were just so hot right then. And then you'll notice my friends Ange and Mel, who I still see a lot, are in this picture as well. I'm sorry, I'm probably totally embarrassing both of them right now. So this one isn't so embarrassing. We had like a free dress day at school because when I went to school we had to wear these like full-on uniforms. And this was my form group. So the girl in the picture with like the skull and bones and everything, she was the one who I dressed up as for Halloween. The other two girls I still see, and then I'm the tiny one with the high-waisted skirt. And can I just point out, I was one of the first people to start wearing high-waisted skirts. Nobody was wearing them, so when I went to school that day, I actually had a girl be like, you know what, your skirt reminds me of my grandma's curtains. And I was like, get out of town, girl. Like, this is gonna be so hot right now. Egg is on her face now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not in this picture, but James is. He's this like little bright-eyed, beautiful little boy there. So the girl in the middle of the little trio as well ended up being my maid of honor at our wedding. So cute. We used to catch the train every single morning and afternoon all together. So that's actually how I met James. The seat that the three girls are sitting on is the seat that James was sitting on. And I was sitting across from him. And I was like, you're kind of cute. I like what's going on here. I didn't say that at the time. I waited a couple of years before saying that. But yeah, I thought it was a little bit cute back then. And it probably would have been around the time that this picture was taken where we had just met him. The picture isn't very clear, but as you can see, I am jumping. I was on a trampoline and my friend Tom and I were holidaying in Lismore, and I was about 14, and we were just trying to take cool pictures, like before anybody knew anything about photography. And I was trying to get one where I was jumping, and it took us like an hour because every time he snapped a picture, I think my SD card back then was like 1 gigabyte, not even. So I didn't even have all the room to take all these pictures. We kept having to go back and delete. And I kept like, I wasn't getting that perfect shot. And eventually, finally, because of the camera lag, we got this one, which I ended up using for my profile picture for like, I don't know, like 5 years on MSN. Oh Lord. Okay, so this picture I'm holding one of our little friends, Ruby's hand, and taking her around like we went roller skating, and I was trying to be super badass, like, oh yeah, I'm so fast, like I can help people, like teach people how to rollerblade, and I wasn't even that good myself. Like, look at my knees turning in. I was not even that talented, but back then I totally thought I was. This here, I was once again trying to be a little bit of a badass. 14, and I went to go and visit my friend who used to spend all of her holidays riding, like doing horse riding, and she was like, yeah, like get on this horse, I'm gonna teach you how to horse ride. And I was so scared. Like, I don't do heights at all, not even horse height. So getting on, I don't know if you can see, but I'm full on bracing. The look on my face would have just been mortified. And a couple of seconds after I got on the horse, it started moving and I screamed, and my friend was like, you cannot scream while you're on a horse, get off. So that was a very short-lived experience of horse riding for me. Ah! Oh my gosh! Ashley! It was our school swimming carnival, and we were to dress up as we were Thai toros. So you know toros from Bring It On? They're like their team, their squad. Our house was called Thai, and so our theme that year was Thai toros, and that was where this outfit came from. I dyed the skirt. The skirt was a skirt that my grandma made for me, and I dyed it the night before to be purple. And then the top was one from like Supre or something. It was like a polo shirt, because everyone wore polo shirts back then. And I put the A on myself. Adorable. This is my crazy group of friends from high school. We went to like a dance where it was like, the theme was vintage, and so we all piled our costumes together, and these were things that like we had accrued from our grandmothers and from our mums, and we just piled it all together and put together outfits for each other. I think my outfit was one of the only ones that wasn't old lady. Like, the top that I was wearing was one that I actually wore, I'm in the middle there, and I was wearing like a full 50s rah-rah skirt, which I borrowed from my dance school. But the girl down the front in the little pink dress, that was actually a dress of my grandmother's, and I don't even have it anymore. And I would actually wear that dress everywhere now because it was beautiful. I just have no idea what happened to it. It makes me really sad. And another musical. We did this musical in high school called Sure Woodstock. I was the principal dancer in this one, and I also played like a little impoverished girl. So I made like a little calico pinafore dress. The shirt I had underneath though was Tommy Hilfiger, so it wasn't quite as impoverished as what it was supposed to be. Ew! Alright, I was obviously loving myself sick in this outfit. This is the one that was just our regular dance costume, and it was the first time we got to wear them. Obviously thought I was a little bit special, and so I decided to do this really interesting pose. And I wasn't even trying to be silly, you guys. This is what I thought would be a good pose for the picture. That pose was not even in our dance. I just thought it would look good, and I was very, very wrong. I'm sure at the time I thought it was a good picture, henceforth why I put it online, but no. Oh my gosh. This, I think, is one of the worst pictures of me when I was younger. As you can see, once again, a grainy camera, so I'm sorry about the quality of the picture, but this is an outfit I put together when I was 14 years old. I have no words. It was a Halloween party, obviously, and I wanted to go as Little Miss Vixen from the OC. So it was like an alter ego style character of Summer Roberts, and I thought it was like the best outfit, so I wanted to try and recreate it, and it was so skanky. That is the only word I have for this picture. I had like a lycra mask that I cut out and two-way taped to my face. Then I filled in the gaps around my eyes with black eyeshadow. Obviously bright red lipstick. My hair, I didn't have a great straightener at the time, so my hair got so frizzy by the end of the night, because in October in Australia it is hot. I made the cape myself. The singlet was just a black Bonds like ribbed singlet, like a wife beater style top, and so something that's not really supposed to be worn as a top anyway. The shorts were just little Supre shorts. I had fishnet tights on, knee-high boots. I don't even I don't even know where I got knee-high boots from at that stage, but I must have had them. And you can see that I have like a little pregnant belly at the time because back then I was so gluten intolerant. Every time that I ate anything with gluten in, I had this big puffy belly. And that night, I don't know what it was I had, but I knew that I'd eaten it and I knew that I was going to suffer the consequences. Why I chose to do it in that top, I will never know. I guess because we were just amongst friends. But it wasn't the most attractive look. And I remember when I got to the party, it was Em's mum's house, and she just looked at me like, what are you wearing? You're a baby. Like, I will never get over the look on her face. And I was almost embarrassed at the time to be coming out in that outfit in front of somebody's mum, but I just dealt with it. And it was a really good night, but I don't know why I wore that outfit. I don't know how my parents let me wear that outfit as well. But I was so stubborn anyway that I don't think they would have had a choice, which is what scares me about my own daughter, because she is 10 times more stubborn than I am. She's so willful, and so if she decides that she wants to wear outfits like this when she's like 13, 14, 15, I have no idea what I'm gonna do about it at this stage, but that's karma for you. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the photos, or all the photos that are worth showing out of the ones that I've come across. I don't know, I feel like they're pretty embarrassing, but if you guys have worse ones, I want to hear about it in the comments. And I also want to hear about it if you like this video, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on with YouTube at the moment, and a lot of people aren't even getting the videos that are in their subscription feed. So if you're able to let me know in the comments what kind of videos you like to see, give it a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe if you are interested in seeing more of these videos. And because YouTube is actually hiding videos from people's subscription feeds, make sure you hit the little bell down below to get notifications sent to you every time I do an upload and every time any of your favorite YouTubers do an upload. Otherwise you may not get to see them, and that's really sad. That makes me really sad. So yeah, make sure to share the love in that sense, and other than that, I will see you guys all next week. Bye!